I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my pussy? Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man?
Hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea.
All right, what's going on? Happy holidays. Happy New Year's coming up. And we haven't talked about Cardi B in a minute. It's been quiet from Cardi. I'm a little shocked. But I think that's because she's been spending a lot of time with Stefon Diggs over this holiday period. We'll talk about that in a second. But I heard she was going off over some of the pictures that came out with Stefon Diggs and these other babies. So some of those rumors weren't rumors. He does have a few newborns, including the baby with Cardi B. I remember some people was acting like, oh, some of these girls are lying. Y'all believe everything. But during the holiday period, we saw Stefon Diggs around I think it was 2 or 3 newborn children. So he's claiming these kids, all right? So Cardi B has something to say about it. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get to it.
Y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, now. Y'all been a little bit too mean. I can't change shit. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my pussy? Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? What y'all want me to do? We can only go forward now. So, I don't know. 2026 is in a couple of days. I have so much work to do once January starts that is stressing me out. I'm going to be away from my babies, away from my personal life, away from my home. I have to rehearse for 10 to 12 hours a day for tour. There is so many elements of production that I'm missing for tour. I'm already super stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already super stressed out. I need my support system, my fans to love me. I want y'all to come to my tour and enjoy yourself with me. Don't be dragging me. It's enough. All right? It's enough. I love y'all. I want good for y'all. I want good for y'all. I want health, money, prosperity, happiness for this new year for y'all. Wish me the same thing, all right? Leave me alone, though. Shit. Damn. Y'all scare me sometimes. Y'all a little bit.
All right, so as y'all know, and I think she was right with the timeline, 3 or 4 months. I think that's what she said. But yeah, people have been talking about, okay, you got with another man that's just as bad as Offset. And like I said, I saw some of the Cardi B supporters. They was like, oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Some of them kids not his. And then over the Christmas break, we see a whole bunch of light-skinned children. And you know that's what Stefon Diggs like. No disrespect to Cardi, but all the women I see Stefon Diggs, either talking to or from his past, they all look like Cardi B. They all high yellow. And that's what all the children look like. They came out of somebody who was light-skinned. And look, that's okay if Cardi and Stefon are making it work, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I was looking at them over this holiday weekend, I feel like we're moving past the Stefon Diggs is just as bad as Offset narrative. I really feel like that. Also, I'm wondering if all of these moments where I see them going out and it's like a photo op, is that her team trying to be like, look, she's going to be with Stefon Diggs. It's going to be serious, okay? This is them at a charity event. They're doing yoga together. Like I said, they was stepping out a lot during this holiday. And look, some of the pictures and stuff, they cute. I can't knock it. I don't know if y'all remember not too long ago when she was wearing that dress and the complete back was, out of the dress. She was with Stefon that night. I think a lot of people thought, she was by herself. No, she was with Stefon and they was having a good time, okay? Let me put the face down real quick because I'm like, yeah, y'all like, all we see is ass. And when Cardi was talking about, what y'all want me to do? Leave my man and smash your man? I was like, yeah, come over here. I need some Christmas cheer. I need some Christmas joy. The fans, y'all don't be sending me no Christmas gifts. I ain't getting no Christmas cash app, no New Year cash app. Maybe Cardi could come and get me some Christmas WAP, okay? That's me joking, Stefon. I don't want you to, beat me up in the elevator like homeboy. Allegedly. And I see them taking a lot of flicks together. I see them out together. And I'm starting to think to myself, okay, well, maybe all of those narratives are going to the background a little bit. Now, she didn't help things by going on this, little live and talking crazy about the situation because basically to me, it's like, okay, now you feel like because he stepped out with the kids, you got to do a public PSA. No, just keep doing what y'all doing because the little photos y'all taking together, this is them at the game. I want to say sometime around Christmas. It look cute. And I think the more you do stuff like this, the more it helps people say, all right, this is not a booty call for Stefon Diggs. Y'all are really looking serious. And I hope that's the case. It's another rumor that, and I heard this from DJ Academics and a few other people, that Stefon Diggs is transitioning out of his NFL career and he wants to get into music. And so that might be another reason that he's with Cardi B. I don't know if that's true or not, but regardless of the case, I feel like he's taking the relationship serious. He's out with her every other day. They're doing photo ops. I'm even thinking to myself, do I see them? I feel like in this short amount of time they've been together, I've seen them out more than I saw her and Offset out. And I know some of y'all might say, well, I saw them out all the time. But what I'm saying is I didn't see this many like photo op moments with Cardi B and Offset as I'm seeing right now with her and Stefon. And like I said, that might be a strategic plan. So, people can start to realize her and Stefon, they not going nowhere. They're going to be together, okay? Even when I see her, taking pictures with the owner of the football team he plays for, I think this is the owner of the Patriots. I forgot his name. Y'all know who he is. I'm not really that big into football, but to me, that's a statement. That means, okay, this is looking serious. We might see celebrities. And look, don't get it twisted. Some of y'all who watch football, y'all might say, I see football players, bringing their celebrity girlfriend around the arena a lot. But I don't see the celebrity girlfriend taking a lot of pictures with the owner a lot either, okay? I feel like that's reserved for the Cardi B's and the Taylor Swifts, okay? I don't think we gonna see Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson with the owner of the Mavericks. I'm just saying. Anyway, here's a little bit more tea. Now, remember I said we haven't heard from Cardi B in a while. And I think a lot of people wanted Cardi B to respond to Nicki Minaj coming out in support of the president, the vice president, talking to Charlie Kirk's wife. I think a lot of people thought that was the time for Nicki's ops to kind of pounce on her and have something to say about that. But we didn't see that from Cardi. We didn't see that from Megan Thee Stallion. And look, just from the videos that I did, I think moving forward, a lot of people have to understand that, people voted for the president. Black people voted for the president. Look in the comments of the video that I did. It was a lot of people saying, I'm not mad at Nicki. I support Nicki. I'm black. I'm with Team Trump, so on and so forth. And I kind of feel like a lot of these celebrities now, either we're going to see a lot more people come out and say, yeah, I support the president too. But also, I feel like we're in a space where if you're an artist, if you come out and you choose a side, it's almost like you have a chance of splitting your audience, right? And I don't think a lot of people want to distance themselves from half of their audience that might be cool with the president or vice versa. And so I think for a lot of these artists, it might just be smarter for them not to really dip their toe too much into politics. And I really do think for somebody like Nicki Minaj, she probably feels like, oh, I can dip into politics now, not just because of her Rock Nation situation that a lot of people have been telling me, yo, it's serious. Nicki needs protection. Okay, that's cool. But also, I think Nicki is feeling like she's past music. She might be transitioning out of music. She knows her, peak in music is pretty much over with. And so I don't think to her it matters about splitting up her audience. She's like, I got enough barbs who gonna support me regardless. So, you know, I can make this move and I'm not afraid how it's gonna affect my numbers. But some of these other artists, they're a little newer. They still want to put out music. They got music currently out like Cardi B. And they like, well, I don't think I want to say anything because I don't want to disrupt anything I got going on right now. Okay. And so I think that's what we're going to see moving forward in 2026. Y'all tell me. But let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Happy New Year. Happy holiday, everybody on all sides. Okay. I'll see y'all. Peace.